What did Jung So-min say about Jung Hae-in that has fans buzzing? A possible love clue. Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. Before we dive in, our team here at wants to send a warm greeting to all our amazing viewers. Your support means the world to us. So if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and keep cheering for our little corner of the internet. We promise to keep bringing you the juiciest, funniest, and most romantic celebrity moments, with a healthy dose of speculation. Because hey, sometimes connecting the dots is half the fun. Before we begin today's video, can I just ask, has anyone heard anything about our favorite couple possibly spending time together at a lakeside getaway this past weekend? There's been a little buzz from fans saying they might have been spotted enjoying the calm water, the fresh breeze, and maybe even a quiet boat ride together. Now, we can't say for sure if it's true, but the idea alone is enough to make the romantic in all of us smile. If anyone has more details, please share them, because this rumor has us all curious and a little bit giddy. Now, let's talk about the moment that's got the fandom absolutely buzzing. It happened during an interview, you know, the kind, glossy magazine backdrop, perfect lighting, and the two of them sitting side by side looking like they just stepped out of a romance drama poster. The interviewer asked Jung Hae-in whether he was a tsundere in real life, just like his character Suno. Hae-in, ever the gentleman, smiled softly and said he didn't think so. Suno is, but I'm not, he replied. And then, oh boy, came the curveball. Jung So-min, with that subtle sparkle in her eyes, the one that makes shippers everywhere clutch their chests, chimed in. But Suno too is much more caring after the relationship starts. Now, that little word too is where things get interesting, because two usually means you're comparing two people, and in that moment, the only other person mentioned was, well, Jung Hae-in himself. Are we crazy, or was So-min basically hinting that just like Hae-in, Suno also becomes more caring once the romance kicks in? It's one of those slip of the tongue moments that makes you rewind the video 5 times, just to see if you heard it right. And the best part, right after she said it, So-min quickly added, Hae-in oppa is just kind. That little add-on felt like a quick save, you know, the verbal equivalent of, oops, did I just say that out loud? Let me cover it up with a compliment. But as every seasoned fan knows, once the cat's out of the bag, you can't unhear it. Alright, besties, let's talk about the other little moments, the ones where words slipped out in just the right way to make fans raise an eyebrow and whisper, something's going on here. Because as much as we love a big, dramatic confession scene, it's often the subtle exchanges that keep the shipping flame burning brightest. One of those moments happened during another interview when Jung Hae-in was asked about his ideal type. Instead of giving a vague, generic answer like many celebrities do, he paused, smiled in that thoughtful way of his, and said, someone who makes me feel comfortable, like we've known each other for a long time. Now, if you've seen him around Jung So-min, you'll know that description fits her like a glove. The way he laughs more easily when she's around, the way his shoulders seem to relax. Fans couldn't help but connect the dots. And just when the internet was buzzing with speculation, So-min herself didn't exactly pour cold water on it. In a separate interview, she mentioned liking someone who makes the little moments special without trying too hard. Coincidence? Maybe, but in the drama of real life, coincidences have a way of feeling scripted. Then there was the variety show appearance, where the two were playing a light-hearted game, and So-min was asked who she would call first if something exciting happened. Without hesitation, she said, probably Hae-in oppa, he's always the first to cheer me on. The studio erupted in laughter. The hosts teased her relentlessly, and Hae-in just sat there, grinning like he'd just been handed the world's best secret. He didn't deny it, didn't deflect, just that soft, knowing smile that fans have replayed in slow motion 100 times. And we can't forget the behind-the-scenes clip from their drama set. It wasn't part of any official press. Just a casual moment caught by the production crew. They were sitting side by side between takes, chatting quietly. At one point, Hae-in leaned in to say something, and So Min laughed, not the polite kind of laugh you give to a colleague, but the unguarded, full smile you give to someone who knows exactly how to make you happy. He then said, "See, I told you I could make you laugh anytime." It's a simple line, but to fans, it sounded more like the gentle banter of two people who share a private, growing closeness. The magic of these moments is that they're not grand gestures or public declarations. They're tiny, almost throwaway lines, the kind that slip out naturally when you're comfortable with someone. And maybe that's why they mean so much to fans. Because real romance isn't just in the big words, it's in the everyday conversations, the little hints, and the smiles that speak louder than any interview answer ever could. Of course, we have to point out, as always, that some of what we're talking about here is pure speculation. We weren't there in their private conversations, if only, and maybe too was just a casual filler word. But in the romantic drama playing out in the minds of their fans, it was a golden breadcrumb, a little, accidental, clue that maybe, just maybe, So Min sees Hae-in as more than just a co-star. And then there's the body language. If you look closely at the photo from the interview, the one we've been obsessing over, you'll see it. The way her shoulder tilts ever so slightly toward him, the way his smile seems just a touch warmer when she's speaking. These aren't huge, obvious moves. They're small, intimate signals that feel like a quiet language only the two of them understand. It's the kind of thing you'd expect in a rom-com, except this is real life. Or at least, real enough for us to swoon over. Now, whether this was a genuine slip, a playful tease, or just fans reading too much into a single word, the effect is undeniable. The internet lit up like fireworks. Twitter threads popped up, fan-made GIFs started circulating, and theories flew faster than you can say. New drama announcement. Some fans are convinced So Min basically admitted that Hae-in gets sweeter in a relationship. Others think she was simply making a clever comparison between character and actor. And of course, there's the hopelessly romantic camp, the ones like us who believe every love story has a few hidden chapters only the closest observers can spot. Whatever the truth is, one thing is certain. Jung So Min and Jung Hae-in have a dynamic that's irresistible to watch. Whether it's scripted lines, spontaneous laughter, or little verbal accidents, like this one, they keep us coming back for more. And if we're lucky, maybe one day they'll share a little more of that story, without the quick save. Here's to wishing our beloved couple even greater success in the days ahead. May their careers continue to shine brightly, and may the world get to see their undeniable chemistry on screen once more. We're all hoping that fate, or perhaps a clever casting director, will bring them together in a brand new project soon, one that lets them share more sweet moments, more laughter, and more of that effortless connection that fans can't stop talking about. Until that day comes, we'll be here cheering them on, celebrating their every achievement, and keeping our fingers crossed for the next time they light up the screen side by side. Until then, besties, let's keep enjoying these moments together. Don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. Was that too a Freudian slip? Or just harmless banter? And remember, every like and subscribe keeps our detective work alive. Thanks for hanging out with us today. And we'll see you in the next video.